missed, and so it's not a positive or a negative, but it was different with him not out there.
Were they better focused than they were last week?
Oh no, Dwight had nothing to do with the focus. The team was focused because of a loss. It had nothing to do with Dwight.
What are your thoughts on Macho kind of going in? He started last year in the corner, so it's not like he's new to the starting role. But do you like what you see from him early and what he can bring to halftime?
Yeah, I mean Macho brings good energy. He's a veteran now, in terms of playing. So it's time for him to get more playing time and see what he's made of out there at the halfback spot.
Does he talk more than Dwight?
No, they're close though. They're close. He's pretty good. He brings good energy.
What's up with Neil Hughes? There's a walking boot on today. There's no hiding it. It's the same thing he had a broken leg a couple of years back. Is it similar?
Oh no breaks or anything like that. It's just a sprain. That's all it is. And depending on how long it'll be, it's probably better to put it in a boot instead of walking on it naturally.
So Hugh Charles gets his chance. It looks like.
There's a great chance that Hugh Charles will work in there. There's a very good chance of that, and there's a very good chance of Allen playing or a combination of both of them.
Hugh doesn't fumble much either. He's not been much. Can he help Allen deal with that sort of bit of an issue?
I think at the end of the day, we look at ball security. There's a lot of different factors that goes into that. It's not trying to make the extra yard sometimes. Sometimes it's just knowing when to go down. Sometimes it's knowing when not to cut. It's a lot of different things. I think it's a work in progress for Allen, and he'll make the right decisions.
After the game, Coach, you talked about the practice last week. Is that did you see a different team out here for day one?
Oh yeah, there was a different energy. Of course the guys were rested, ready to go. Their focus was right. They understand that we have to win. They came out here with the right mindset, coaches included. We all did. That's the difference in week to week. We just got to learn what it takes each week to make ourselves competitive and win games.
Is that why you all did the push-ups together? You had even the coaches involved today.
That's a cheap way for us to get a workout. That's all that is. No, it's just something to get the guys going. We do everything together, and we indirectly or directly are all affected by what one another does.
No Chris Getzlaff today again. Is that another rest day, or is
he's still on vacation there. We'll get him work back in here pretty soon. There's some days when he feels pretty good, and there's some days when he doesn't. There's a long season ahead of us, but we have to just make sure that Chris is fine and ready to go the distance.
With the bye week so soon in the season next week, is there any thought of resting him this week to give him an extra week?
There's definitely a thought of that, and that's a lot comes into play when you see these guys is because we have that bye week. This is almost like 2 weeks rest for guys, and it gives them a chance to work themselves back in there.
You seem pretty, just relatively mellowed about a pretty good butt kicking on Saturday. How have you changed in the last 3 years to maybe deal with some of these things and move on from them?
Well, I thought the coaches did a good job of rebounding and getting the guys going and started. Each year is a different year for me. As far as a loss, I know that there's going to be losses. We never like those, but it's the learning experience. I know that this team in the past have learned from their losses, and we have to do the same with this past game.
Had a little Marcus White and Chris Best had a little discussion out there. I don't know if you like to see that. Is that what you want to see when you want to see better practices, or is that just?
No, I liked it today because it shows that the energies were going, the emotions were high, and that whether it was last week or whether the day or whatever, that they're practicing at a high level. That's what it is. So the intensity was there, and I was happy with that.
Jerome Messam's telling people he's coming to Regina. Your thoughts on that addition or the reasons behind it?
There's a lot of people that want to come visit Regina. I'm not sure why he's coming here. As far as Jerome Messam, he's a good player that we've seen in the league. We haven't signed him or anything like that. He may be coming in for a workout or something, but once all that's official, then I'll know more.